Sup, Home Skeleton, Smooth Singer 422, and welcome back to Let's Play Trauma Team. Last time we left off, we figured out a lot of stuff, and to be honest, it had been a long time recording, or since I recorded, but man, I just flowed right through it. I thought I was gonna struggle, but I didn't really struggle that badly. I'm pretty impressed with myself, to be honest. We figured out, we actually went to the research laboratory, and we found a whole bunch of clues, like bullet casings and blood on the floor and shattered glass. We got a lot of stuff analyzed by Little Guy, and as you can see, he's still analyzing it. But, yeah, we found out that this guy definitely shot her from close range, or whoever shot her from close range, and yeah, we definitely need to figure out why she was shot like that. So, and actually in the last episode, as you can see, a lot of my clues are gone, and yeah, we figured a lot out actually, so let's keep going. Murderous intent. The killer fatally shot Rosalia from close range even though she was helpless. Why go that far? No. No? Let me save. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, the recorder! I forgot! Okay. The first reconstructed recording from the broken recorder found in Albert's lab. Listen to testimony.
Recording started August 7th. 2 days ago, I verified the sample collected from the biopsy. I have succeeded in extracting the virus and will begin cultivating it as a sample. Compared to the mononegavirales, there are 24 similarities found, and...
Dad, hey, Dad! Sheesh!
Rose!
Whoa.
Rose, give that back.
Okay.
Rose, give that back.
No, it's time for dinner!
Oh, is it? I didn't even notice. I'm sorry.
Sheesh, you never hear me when you're working. No more work for you until we're done eating.
Well, you got me. I accept my defeat. All right, let's go to the dining room. What's for dinner today?
Yeah, dinner!
Hey, don't run. You'll trip and hurt yourself.
Dr. Kimishima, we've finished the analysis on that bloodstain.
You mean the bloodstain that was on the floor? Great. What were the results? Was that Rosalia's blood after all?
Actually, about that, it didn't match her DNA.
Uh-oh.
Huh. Then whose?
That blood was Albert Sartre's.
What?
Huh.
It's Albert's blood?
I thought so.
There's no mistake. I compared it with the DNA we examined before.
Then, does that mean Albert was also injured, like Rosalia?
I don't know about that, but considering that Rosalia had been shot...
Was he also shot?
Interesting. Bloodstain on floor has become Albert's bloodstain.
Dr. Kimishima.
We don't know if that's the case yet. We can't know until we investigate this. This bloodstain. It'd be best if I looked into it for more details.
Let's do that. Let's sort through the information that's been gathered. We might learn something new. The bloodstain on the lab's floor came from Albert Sartre. Okay, I'm gonna say that right next time. I need to look into this further. Little guy, can I talk to you? Yes, what is it? Can I analyze something? Why didn't they voice act this? Yes, I'd like to know more about this blood stain. Is that Albert's blood? Okay, please wait for a bit. Fine, I'm going to continue my investigation. Oh, okay. More waiting. Good stuff. What else is there? Just double checking real quick. Okay, nothing more. Good. Nothing more. Good. Oh, the facts are slowly coming together. I may be able to find something now. And look at it's freaking glowing for me, so...
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Another bullet casing here? I didn't see it among all these flowers.
Interesting.
This may be an important clue.
Is that it? Should be. That actually should be it.
Dr. Kimishima, the analysis results are in.
Good. Which analysis was this?
It's for the glass from the door at the entrance.
Huh, all right. Tell me what you've got.
Right. We've analyzed the broken glass. We can determine the direction the glass shattered in from the stress marks on the edges of the fracture.
Stress marks?
It refers to the marks left on the inner edges of a fracture line when the glass is broken. The direction of impact can be found by studying the stress marks on the fractures.
That's pretty scientific.
Is that so? And what did you find?
Well, the glass wasn't shattered from the outside. The blow that broke it came from inside.
Huh. That is interesting. I like this case. I feel like I'm really figuring out something.
Inside? So nobody shot into the room from outside then?
Correct.
That appears to be the case. But one more thing about that glass. We weren't able to find any evidence like fingerprints or gunshot residue on it.
That was to be expected.
I see. So the glass was shattered from the inside out.
Okay. Let's sort through the information that's been gathered. Yes. Let's do that. The glass in the door to the lab had been broken from the inside. What could have shattered it? A bullet casing is ejected whenever the gun is fired, so the gun was fired from the lab entrance. Are you serious? Really? Well, obviously it was a bullet. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do.
Yes, it does look like those two can be put together.
Oh, okay, I guess I had the wrong casing. Alright, fair enough.
If a bullet was fired near where we found the shell casing, the question is which direction the bullet went. First, we should consider the number of times the gun was fired. Inside, the gun was fired.
The gun was fired twice. Because we have two casings inside the house.
That's right. A total of 2 shots was fired inside. But there isn't a single bullet or bullet hole in this room. Other than the cases, the only other indication of the gun being fired indoors is...
The only evidence that a bullet hit something in the lab was glass from the door.
Indeed, the glass at the entrance was shattered from the inside out. There is a possibility that a bullet fired from indoors broke the glass. If so, then the person who fired the gun would have had to be...
The bullet that went through the glass in the entry door was fired from near the desk, not on the ceiling. What are you, Spider-Man? I actually messed up with the bullet casing near the door, because if it was that close to the door, then there would be gunshot residue on the glass or something like that, you know? So I was wrong for thinking that, but definitely, since there was no gunshot residue on the glass, then it must be near the desk, because the door is a considerable distance away from the desk.
That's right. If the glass had been shattered from a close-range shot, there would have been gunshot residue on the door and window. Thus, the bullet that broke the glass was fired from further inside the room, near the desk.
Exactly. Alright, let's go. The card glass breaking shot has been obtained.
A shot from indoors fired towards the outside. Is what happened here?
The bullet fired near the desk hit the glass in the door to the lab. Yes, that's what broke the glass. Makes sense. Actually, was this? No. Or was it this? No. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't know. It's unlikely that the corpse had been moved after death. Why did she die in this spot, though? I can't figure that out. I don't know. I don't know why she died in that spot. If that's not... Hold on. Uh-huh. I'm struggling a little, guys. I'm struggling. Searching around this huge area blindly would be a waste of time. If only I can narrow down what I'm searching for. Could I? I think there's something I have to do here, but I'm not sure what it is. Clearly, that can't be it. Yeah, I've gathered a great deal of information. There's something there's more to figure out. Yeah, there's more to figure out. Oh, sorry. Sorry, y'all. My bad.
Hey, little guy. I found another bullet casing.
It's a real battlefield there, huh? Let's Let's take a look at it. Well, just like the other 2 shells you found,
9mm?
this one has similar markings on it. It was likely fired from the same gun as the other 2.
One bullet was shot outside, while the other 2 were fired indoors.
Casing found in flowers has become 3rd bullet casing.
Why was the gun used here? That seems like an important fact to know.
This casing was found among the blue flowers. Unlike the other 2, this shot was made outside. Well, maybe she was shot. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
This casing was found
Thank you.
in the
I
blue
knew it
flower
was
field.
something like that.
This tells us
I thought too far ahead. I thought way too far ahead. I knew a bullet casing was gonna have to do with a gunshot wound to the chest, but I thought too far ahead. The empty casing found in the blue flowers tells us a shot was fired here.
Indeed. It means that the gun was fired here. And this is the place that Rosalia was found dead.
So that was the killing shot.
The cause of death was a close-range gunshot through the heart. Thus,
The empty casing in the flower field and Rosalia's fatal wound indicate that Rosalia was killed here, Albert was killed here, Rosalia was carried here, Albert was carried here. So Rosalia was killed here, right? She wasn't carried there. Let's go. The card Gunshot in Flower Field has been obtained.
that's right. This is where Rosalia was cut down.
Oh man, I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. I had life stuff going on, but trust me, it was important life stuff, for sure. It was important life stuff. But yeah, all good to go now. So let's see, what else is there? Let's see. Rosalia was shot in the chest from close range while in the center of the blue flowers. That's how she died. Nothing more to do with that. Huh. That's it, I think. Yep, that
Dr.
is it.
Kimishima, the analysis on the glass shard has been completed.
Huh, you mean the shard that was found near the entrance? Did you figure out whose blood that is?
Yes. At first I thought it might be Albert's, like the bloodstain on the floor. But it seems that the blood on the glass shard came from Rosalia.
I already know where this is going, ladies and gentlemen. I know what happened. Bloody glass shard has become Rosalia's bloodstain.
Rosalia's?
Yes, the DNA matches, there's no doubt.
Rosalia left a bloodstain indoors as well. What in the world does this mean?
I know what it means. Let's sort through the information that's been gathered. We might learn something new. So, I'll go ahead and go on a wild guess.
This glass shard was found on the floor near the entrance. It came from the glass on the door after it had shattered. That piece of glass had Rosalia's blood on it. Her corpse's foot had a cut and signs of hemorrhaging on the bottom as well. This most likely means that
Rosalia's blood on the broken glass and the cut on her foot proved that she broke the glass, attempted suicide, stepped on the broken glass, cleaned up broken glass. Yeah, I figured that one out. She definitely sliced her foot open with that glass as she stepped on it. The card cut by glass has been obtained.
Yes. Rosalia stepped on this glass shard and cut her foot. From the amount of hemorrhaging, she must have injured it just before her death.
Okay. Rosalia stepped on a piece of the door glass and cut the sole of her left foot. What broke the glass? The shot fired near the desk broke the glass in the door and scattered shards on the floor. That injury. Well,
Yes, these do give us something we can draw a conclusion from.
I already figured it out.
When the glass in the door shattered, Rosalia...
When the shot from the desk hit the door, Rosalia was standing inside the lab. She was already inside, right?
That's right. Rosalia cut her foot on the broken glass. This proves that she left the room after the glass broke. Rosalia's foot was cut right before she died. Given the fact that there aren't any more bloodstains from her inside the room, Rosalia headed outside immediately after cutting her foot on the glass.
Correct.
In other words, Rosalia was...
Even though Rosalia had a cut on the bottom of her foot, she went outside because clearly she was running away.
Yes. She most likely avoided the shot and ran from the room. The gun was obviously being pointed at...
Sorry, I was drinking. When the shooter who was indoors fired the gun, he was aiming at an attacker outside, the flowers, Albert, or Rosalia. Well, clearly, he must have been aiming at Rosalia.
Indeed, the shooter had been aiming at Rosalia all along. That's why she ran out of the room. In doing so, she stepped on the broken glass, injuring her foot.
Right?
That is what happened at the entrance to this room.
Right.
2 shots were fired from inside this room. If neither of them was from someone shooting further into the room, and someone inside was targeting Rosalia... Little guy. What is it?
Dr. Kimishima, we've located the lock.
The lock? Oh, you mean the one that goes to the key found in Albert's clothes?
Yes, it was a safety deposit box in a bank. We've already taken it and the contents.
Good. What was inside it?
A 9mm handgun. Albert Sartre's fingerprints were found on the grip as well. Could it be that the person who shot Rosalia was...
Let's confirm something before that. Was the gun loaded?
Yes, the magazine holds 7 rounds, and it's possible to keep an additional round chambered. When the gun was found, there were 5 rounds in it.
What?
5 shots. So the maximum number of bullets that could be missing from it is...
It's possible to keep 7 bullets in the magazine, okay? And 1 round in the chamber. So that's 8. 8 bullets total. 5 bullets were found in the gun. How many could be missing? 3. Right? 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 minus 3 is 5.
Indeed. And if the gun is missing 3 bullets, then...
The information that coincides with the number of bullets missing from Albert's gun is... number of shots used here. The card scenario at the entrance has been obtained.
Right. That's the same number of cases that were found here.
Dr. Kimishima, if I may?
Yes, what is it?
Well, gun is in condition to fire.
Oh, they're gonna do ballistic markings test?
If you can find one of the bullets from the scene there, we can use the rifling to determine if it had been fired from this gun.
Yes, exactly.
Nonsense. You expect me to find something that can fly over 250 meters a second?
Well, yes, I know it might be a long shot, but
What are we gonna do, bust out a metal detector?
Looks like I don't have a choice. I'll let you know if I do find one.
The card Albert's gun has been obtained.
please do. I'll try to come up with a different plan from here. Dr. Kimishima, we've received the results of the analysis.
Good. Is it about the differences between the chest and thigh wounds?
Are you some kind of psychic super spy or something? Creepy.
You'll pay for that slip of the tongue, little guy.
Well, sorry, it was a joke.
Fine, but I'll remember that. Just tell me what the report says.
Oh, yes. Regarding the comparison between the two wounds, looking at them, it appears that both wounds were made by the same caliber of gun.
But the wounds are of different sizes.
Yes, it's possible for wounds to be differently sized even from the exact same gun.
How can that happen? The reason I can think of is...
If the same gun fired both shots, the reason why the wounds are different sizes is... Yeah, the only one that makes sense was that the distance was greater. Because the bullets, they have to be the same size. They're all 9 millimeters. At least the casings are. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense. So, the distance was greater. Gunshot wound from behind has become gunshot from a distance.
I see. The bullets were shot from different distances, weren't they?
Way to go, Dr. Kimishima.
Sucking up to me won't spare you from my wrath.
Dang, girl.
Oh.
Keep telling me about the report.
Right. Comparing the wounds in the chest and thigh. The shot that struck her thigh was from a greater distance. If the chest wound was made from close range, the other shot would have been fired from about 8 meters away.
Huh.
It seems that there's a big difference in the way she received both of these wounds, then.
Okay. Man, we found out a heck of a whole lot. Goodness gracious, this is good stuff, man. Alright, well, it's about time to end this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope y'all have a great day/night, and adios on skillets.